on. We're going to be talking with Donnarie Hales. A few years ago, her and I were able to go on the Dirt Road Tour. It's a social media tour where we basically went around the country interviewing people in agriculture. It was an amazing experience. Here she is, Donnarie Hales. Hi, Donnarie.
Hey, Rob. It's so good to see you again.
It's good to see you, too. Do you miss being stuck in a car with me?
I mean, isolation, being in a car with you, it's a real hard choice. They're so similar, so similar.
So at the time, 2017, I think it was the spring, you came up with this idea. Tell me your thought process behind it.
At the time, it was 2017. It's hard to believe it was that long ago. I was in communications and I enjoyed so much interacting on a personal basis with everyone online. I thought, how great would it be if we were able to just drive around? What better way to really dig into the relationships that people have in agriculture than just set out on the road and go meet them? Honestly, it sounded easy, and I was a little scared it would just be us driving around with no one to meet, but it's a chance we decided to take.
It was really cool because we were going and visiting farms, but then at night we would have these tweet ups, and I was blown away at the people that would show up and how far they would drive just to see you.
Yeah, yes. Hey, I picked the right person to tag along with. I think we all know one person's leading a show now, the other one is a guest. But for me, that to me is what was so special. It was people were interacting on social media. And then the nights that we would have those tweet ups, it was people 15 miles away from each other that had never met. And we kind of gave people that good excuse to finally come together in real life.
This was a BASF sponsored thing, right? And that was tricky because you wanted it to be more of kind of a guerrilla approach, you know, not to have that BASF just blasted out there. It's tough. You had to walk a tightrope where you had to keep your bosses happy, but yet you had to make this popular on social media. Tell me, and I love that this is going to make you uncomfortable, tell me how you walked that tightrope.
Yes, 3 years later, you still know how to make me incredibly uncomfortable. You know, for me, any brand has a brand that they want to stick to a brand standard. And for me, agriculture is about the people that love it, the people that do it. It was a tightrope, but it wasn't far-fetched. For me, I really wanted to highlight the people. And luckily, BASF, you know, also agreed. It was the stories of the people, and I think that's what made it so different. You know, we flashed the shirts, we flashed the hats, but that's what we wanted the focus to be on, and that's what came over in the best way.
I like about you is that you wanted to get the story of agriculture. You were like a kid when we're pulling up to a new farm. You were so excited. You're like, oh, I can't believe we're going to learn about cotton, or oh, can't believe we're going to learn about this. You were so excited about meeting these people. I mean, where did you get this passion for agriculture?
I love people. Everybody, I think everybody knows that. You know, I think that's what was so interesting. There's not a moment in the interactions that we had with people that those stories didn't affect me. If you look above me, there is a cotton boll that is from a farm in North Carolina that we visited. It was remembering that it was 106 degrees the day we went to Bowling Vineyards. It was, you know, learning about cotton in Texas is completely different than cotton in North Carolina. Its agriculture is so basic and the same in one sense, but it's so different. And that's what made me so excited. It was seeing something I've been in my whole life, but how different it was and the stories that went behind that.
Okay, I'm going to do something that I would not want done to me, all right? I'm going to ask this question.
Great.
Which place that we stopped was your favorite?
Oh, man. I mean, everything was so special in its own way. I can't pass up. I mean, I didn't even know that they grew wine in Texas, and they gave us wine. They asked us to go there to try wine. How can that not be your favorite?
Oh. So what you want to do is you want to smell it first. I don't like this guy. So you want to
like a barbarian anyway.
smell what's on the nose. And so we smell like dark cherries.
Yeah.
You get to nose it.
I did.
No more.
You know, and that too, Bowling Vineyards was not part of the schedule. That was happening the whole time we were there. We would be tweeting out that we were in this area, and then we would get invitations to go to people's farms we didn't even know. That was really cool.
Yeah, for me, Bowling Vineyards was that point very early on. We didn't know if this was going to work. You and I in the car, we had scheduled to meet certain people, and we knew there was a handful that we had planned to see. Bowling Vineyards was the first person that said, I know where you are. I'm following this trip. Can you stop? And I think in that moment, you and I both panicked. We looked at each other and we're like, this could work. That was it. They were the first testament. It was the entire idea coming to life. The moment that Bowling Vineyards said, can you stop by?
Okay, can you say hold on for us?
Hold on.
Can you say hold on for us?
I'm trying to. Hold on. Hold on.
Donnarie, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me. Hey, I don't have as many fun things nowadays to tweet about, but you can absolutely find me at HalesBells82.
Donnarie, I love it that you came on here. It was so much fun. I love going back over and seeing the footage from the Dirt Road Tour. So thank you. I know you're busy in quarantine, but thank you for taking some time and talking to us.
Thank you, Rob, for helping keep everyone's story out in front, because it is what we all love to see. Thank you.
Please. Thank you, Donnarie. If you have an interesting or entertaining video or picture and you think the world should see it, then let us know at SharkFarmer.com. While you're there, check out the What the Farm podcast and the one that started it all, the Shark Farmer podcast. Catch me Monday through Friday on Rural Radio Sirius XM, channel 147, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube.